Today is July the 25th, 2018. This is an update on my federal case, but before I get into that, I have to give some background to those who are newer and are not familiar with this situation. Back in August of 2017, our group attended a meeting of the LA County Sheriff's Civilian Oversight Commission. This is a meeting we had attended previously. I had taped these meetings, broadcasted them on YouTube without any issue whatsoever. Typically, these meetings are held in a building in Los Angeles called the Metropolitan Water District, a building that is open to the public. But on this particular day in August of 2017, the meeting had been moved to a federal courthouse building, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals in Pasadena. We walked in, and they had full-on TSA-style security screening with U.S. Marshals. I had my camera in a bag and I sat it down. The security guard opened up my bag and asked if that was a camera. I told him that it was, and he said that I could not bring a camera into the building, period. I asked why, and the guy completely flipped out and lost his temper with me. I told him about the LA County Sheriff's meeting, that it was a Brown Act meeting, and that I had the legal right to attend and videotape the proceeding. He acknowledged that the meeting was taking place, but still said I could not take my camera into the building. After a couple of minutes, I came to the realization that these guys were not going to bend, that they were not going to follow the law, so I took out my camera, I turned it on, and I asked the supervisor on record why they were violating my rights by not allowing me to tape a sanctioned Brown Act meeting. I was immediately placed in handcuffs and placed under arrest.
We can do that. That's not.
So why am I not allowed to record a sanctioned Brown Act meeting?
Here.
Hold on, I want to know why I can't record. Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
All right,
Do not touch me.
all right. You want to be arrested?
For what?
You're not allowed to film
what
this
am I going to be
building.
arrested for?
Turn it off.
What am I being arrested for?
Oh my God!
Wow.
You are saying, come on, don't!
Recording? Do me a favor.
No, it's not.
You're not allowed to film in a federal courturhouse.
Taking the side of the
You're not
office
allowed
there.
to film in a
It's a
federal
sanctioned
courthouse.
Why is he being arrested?
Because he's filming.
Do me a favor.
Anybody, turn your phone. You're not allowed to film in a federal courthouse. You're not allowed to film in a federal courthouse.
Why is he being arrested?
Because he has to carry electronic.
Filming, and they won't turn it
He
off.
has the right to record. That's a First Amendment right.
I was detained for over an hour. I was given a federal citation, a federal misdemeanor, for failing to comply with the lawful direction of a court officer. It's a $280 fine, and all I had to do was pay that, take the misdemeanor, and it would all go away. But the fact is this: these government agencies should not be allowed to hold their meetings in places where they can operate in secret, so I had to fight it. Furthermore, other people in my group were allowed to take cameras into the building and film the proceeding. So we have the meeting on video even though I sat in a back room for over an hour in handcuffs. Also, if you just watched my video from a couple of days ago, it was the LA County Sheriff's Department that kept the public out of a public debate and declared it private at the last minute. So there is a pattern of behavior here with the LA County Sheriff's Department, and they need to be reined in. So as I said, I chose to fight it, and in October of 2017 I had my arraignment hearing. In the arraignment, I was denied a court-appointed attorney. I was then told that if I came with my own lawyer, I would face the maximum sentence of prison time, or if I came and represented myself, they would let me off easy. I was also denied a jury for my trial, and I was told that I am not entitled to a jury because it's a federal petty misdemeanor. So I go home and I immediately hire an attorney. Now, this case is unprecedented. My lawyer and the prosecution both agree to this assertion. The reason why my case is unprecedented is because these government agencies know better. They know the Brown Act. They know they are not allowed to hold their meetings in buildings where the public is not allowed to attend and where media is not allowed. This never ever happens. So that is why this case is so important. This is not about me. This is about transparency and government holding meetings that the public is allowed to attend so we can see what our elected officials are doing so we can vote them out of office. So fast forward to April of 2018 and I actually had a trial in front of a federal magistrate judge. A couple of days before the trial, 2 of my witnesses were threatened with prosecution if they were to testify in the trial. The reason being is these witnesses were allowed to take their cameras into the building and film the proceeding, and if they were to testify, they would be admitting to committing a crime. So I'm denied an attorney, I'm denied a jury, and they're threatening my witnesses now. So we had the trial took all day, and the judge disregarded all of our evidence, found me guilty, because she wanted to protect the institution of the courts, because she did not want to set the precedent that people could walk into federal court buildings and walk around with the camera.